Forests, the lifeblood of our planet. They are not only a source of awe-inspiring beauty, but also crucial for preserving Earth's biological diversity, enhancing ecosystem stability, and mitigating environmental degradation and climate change. However, these vital ecosystems are under threat. In our quest for urbanization, increased food production, and the ever-rising human population, forests are being degraded at an alarming rate. We take you to Olokemeji Forest Reserve, nestled between the bustling megacities of Abeokuta and Ibadan in southwest Nigeria. Once a thriving forest, it has fallen victim to unsustainable human practices. The Olokemeji Forest Reserve, managed and owned by the Ogun State government, was primarily established for timber concession and the harvesting of non-timber forest products. But the local communities, seeking daily sustenance and income, have exploited its resources unsustainably. 2 years ago, a glimmer of hope emerged. A brewing firm awarded the restoration of a section of Olokemeji Forest Reserve to the International Institute of Tropical Agriculture Forest Center in partnership with the Ogun State government. Their mission: to reverse the degradation and bring the forest back to life. This ambitious project aims to involve and empower the local community.
Deep within the heart of this enchanting sanctuary, there is a beacon of hope guiding us towards a sustainable future. Deforestation has affected our planet, damaging ecosystems, displacing countless species, and worsening climate change. But in the face of adversity, Olokemeji's forest stands tall, leading a remarkable journey of transformation against all odds.
Adewale Awoyemi, a project manager of the initiative, explains how they are fostering community participation and a sense of ownership.
It's just to get them to know that natural resources are exhaustible, because if you don't use sustainably, you finish using and you don't have anything left for the next generation. Once they are aware of the benefit of actually restoring the forest or even protecting or conserving the forest, then you tend to win their interest. It's more difficult because the host communities are more or less like agrarian societies where they practice annual cropping, which is very, very difficult, which is not so good for biodiversity conservation, because you farm here this year, then you need fertile land next year, which is a little bit challenging. We have done it in such a way that we try to distribute opportunities. We have the community chiefs, you have the market women group, you have the youth group, you also have the hunters, you have the farmers. You have to take all this kid into consideration. IIT, International Institute of Tropical Agriculture, is renowned for agricultural research in Africa. And then in doing that, one uniqueness about our institute is the development of good varieties of, of crops. So in the olden days, what you would need maybe 5 hectares of land to get as farm produce. With our improved varieties, just by cultivating 1 hectare, you could get that. That's one aspect, and we are introducing that into the vegetable production. So with a small area of land, you could get a bountiful harvest.
The project has employed 18 community members to coordinate reforestation activities and take part in training programs aimed at alleviating poverty in rural areas. They are also raising seedlings in the project nursery, with over 78,000 seedlings of 64 different native tree species planted since the project's inception in March 2021.
We are selecting native trees of economic value to the people One of the trees we'll be planting is Parkia globosa, the locust bean. So maybe in the next 10 years, they start fruiting. People in the community can go into the production of locust bean. And you know it's very expensive in the market. So we are planting that. So it means women in the community now have something to go back to. So if you are making money from a tree of locust bean, then nobody can come and cut it. The community will also protect it with their lives. And we are planting the oil bean. Igbo call it uba. We are also planting it. And you know, for you to buy a little quantity of oil bean in the market is very, very expensive. And because people believe those things were planted by the gods in the eastern parts. So if you want to plant, oh, no, it's planted by the gods. So they depend solely on what they have in the wild. But right now we are bringing it to the people, we are actually planting it. So we are now gods. So we are planting it for them, and in the next 10 years, they will be making money from it. You know, sometimes we ask people, don't cut down trees. Are you giving them something in return? So that is what we are actually doing.
But the project goes beyond just planting trees. It aims to educate the local communities about the importance of forest conservation and sustainable practices.
Part of our main activities there is actually changing the perception of people that you could actually benefit a lot from forests without actually cutting down the tree. There are lots of reforestation projects ongoing in the country. Like I used to say, it's one thing to plant trees, it's quite another thing for you to maintain it. Anybody can plant tree, you know, but you need expertise, you need to follow up, you need to maintain the planted trees.
You first of all dig your what? Your hole to 2 centimeters deep.
Even school children are actively involved through school conservation clubs established in the area.
If I build my own house, I would like to plant some trees, for example, like mango trees, cashew trees, to protect my house from the winds.
Sometimes as parents, if you want to talk to another adult person, the way to get to them is their children. You know, we have what we call school conservation clubs. Some of the students here in this community, what we've done is that we took them out of this community to IITA, a lovely campus, to come there and see the beautiful environment. You know, they were very excited, and we told them, see, you can make your environment as beautiful as this. They are the ones that will go back home, talk to their parents about it. And you know, once we go out, and oh, good morning, sir. The parents will come and meet us. This is what their children told them. Oh, yes, it is right. We explain further. So we are using the kids, the children, the school children as a tool for change in this community. And that is one of the ways we are also doing. Then as regards the beekeeping, when you have a bee, beekeeping is like a non-timber forest product. But you can't keep bees without having your forest. And when you have bees, it helps to increase your farm yield because they are actually pollinating agents. In some countries in the world, like I think in Africa and Egypt, as a beekeeper, a farmer will come to me, pay me, I'll take my bee hive to your farm just to help you pollinate. And once that is done, I just take my hive back to my farm and I will get money from you.
The Olokemeji Forest Reserve and its reforestation project stand as a testament to the power of collective action and the resilience of nature. This resurgence will support the presence of diverse flora and fauna, creating a harmonious ecosystem that benefits the Olokemeji community and the entire landmass. As we stand at the crossroads of human development and environmental conservation, let the story of Olokemeji inspire us to cherish and protect our forests. For in their preservation lies the key to a healthier planet, a thriving ecosystem, and a brighter future for generations to come.